Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from San Diego, California, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with camouflage trim, hailing from Sawata, San Isidro, Davao del Norte in the Philippines. He weighed in at 129.9 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 18 wins, no losses. 10 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 ranked junior lightweight contender by the WBO, the undefeated battle-ready challenger, introducing the King's Warrior known as Charlie Suarez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, the defending world champion, wearing black trunks, white and blue trim, hailing from San Juan, Citlaltepec, Mexico. He weighed in right at the junior lightweight limit of 130 pounds even, with a record of 39 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. He has 32 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight in his 16th world title appearance, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion, the reigning and defending WBO junior lightweight champion of the world, introducing Emmanuel El Vaquero Navarrete. Once again, our referee in charge, Edward Collantes, now to give instructions.
Aquí y arriba son golpes legales. Aquí arriba son golpes legales. Here and above is a legal blow. Here and above is a legal blow, okay? Obedézame y protejas a todos momentos. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Here we go, the WBO junior lightweight title on the line. The 4th defense of the title for Emmanuel Navarrete. The first opportunity at a world title for Charlie Suarez. 12 rounds of action. Christina Poncher and Bruce Shushu Carrington here with you from the Pachanga Arena in San Diego. Right away, the Filipino comes out swinging. White gloves, camo trunks for the active Army General, Charlie Suarez. Emmanuel Navarrete had an extremely tough weight cut, one that he said was the most challenging of his career. Multiple attempts on the scale yesterday. He said, I'm gonna see how it affects me tomorrow night on the scale, or excuse me, in the ring. And I may be up to 135 pounds after this if I really feel like it has too much of a toll.
Yeah, I feel like Suarez, if you notice, he's kind of like coming in with a high tempo, a high pace, kind of like, you know, kind of pushing the athleticism of Navarrete pretty early just to see where he is. Oh, and 1-2 down a pipe for Navarrete, shaking up Suarez a bit.
And Navarrete said he's going to be susceptible to my uppercut. He's shorter, he leans forward, and what an uppercut Navarrete does have.
Definitely.
One of his best weapons. 1-2 for Navarrete, looking to shoot that jab down the pipe, and we talked about it as well. A 2-inch reach disadvantage for Navarrete, but we'll see if Charlie Suarez actually uses every inch of that 74-inch reach.
Suarez's nose is already bleeding in the first round. I think it was from that 1-2 shot that Navarrete landed.
Down to the body goes Suarez, and you're right, Shushu. Blood already coming from the nose of Suarez. Suarez lands a left in between the guard. Down to the body for Navarrete. Looping left hand for Suarez.
Most fighters back up when Navarrete approaches. They need to smother his shots, because when they back up, that's when he lunges them forward and breaks that distance.
We talked about the unorthodox style of Emmanuel Navarrete. He lands a chopping right hand at the bloodied face of Suarez here in round one. Another combination.
Navarrete looking like he wants to end this night early.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see the later rounds after a rough weight cut. Let's be real. Like you say, they don't get paid for overtime here.
Definitely not.
A rough start for the Filipino fighter here in round one. As chance of Mexico. Mexico break out early. Into the corner of Navarrete now. It's a family affair, no doubt.
No lo persigas, hay que tapar la salida. Tapando la salida. Se le picó el ojo. Hay que tapar la salida. ¿Cómo sientes? ¿Cómo lo sientes?
As they get to work on that nose of Charlie Suarez.
I wonder how Suarez is going to come out this next round, because that first round was pretty rough for him. Sometimes a round like that can make you very weary and kind of break your confidence.
Especially when you haven't been at this level before. The stakes have never been this high before. He's fought 18 times as a pro, has 10 knockouts, but has never fought a world champion. Emmanuel Navarrete has fought 4 other world champions. As we get ready to start round 2. Navarrete with the jab. Suarez looking to close the distance. Lunging forward. Good body work there for Suarez.
Nice. Suarez is going for it. You can tell he wants to win. He's in here to fight.
And he knew, and he did his homework when we talked to him. He said, I know what I have to watch out for. I know I have to be careful of the hooks and the uppercuts. But it's easier said than done. But he does connect with the left hand there on Navarrete.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what we expected a fight like this.
Yes.
We definitely expected a fight like this from their styles.
Good shots, hard
nice.
shots from Charlie.
This is Charlie's moment. Granted, this is his first title shot, but this is with his age and just the time he has right now, he feels like this is do or die for him right now. This is it. This is might be now or never. I think there was a rapid shot behind the head to Navarrete.
And he's going to take his time like a seasoned veteran would, catch his breath, and resume action here for the second half of round 2. But I'm not mad at Charlie Suarez for kind of roughing it up and making it a difficult fight. You're going to hear every bit of Suarez's corner at our microphones as well, as we're seated right next to the blue corner.
Oh, nice 1-2 right there for Navarrete.
Oh, nice right hand for Suarez. Crowd is on their feet already here as these two slaying leather early in round 2. Back comes the champ. Left hand for the challenger. Right back with the right hand for Suarez. Body work.
Classic Mexican versus Filipino type of style, type of matchup. Classic.
He said, our blood is the same. We grew up where fighting is the #1 sport in our country. We wrap our hands with t-shirts. We'll fight in the street. We'll put it all on the line. That's already being on display early in this fight.
This has been a pretty decent round for Suarez.
I agree. He's landed more shots than has Navarrete. But things can change in any moment.
Time!
I'm looking over at our partners here in the States. Tim Bradley, he's kind of up on his feet. He's smiling. He likes what he sees from the Filipino fighter.
Yes,
he came to scrap.
Definitely. This is a great matchup, man. But I feel like Suarez won that last round.
Yeah, why not? He landed more punches. He threw more punches.
Let's see if he can keep it up.
Dakunik ang yung job, dakunik ang step. Kita na ni mo subag. Stay gunay. Gunay. Job, step.
And we knew we would see a fun scrap. We talked about it yesterday at the weigh-in show. After the card that Top Rank put on last weekend on Sunday, with Rafael Esmeralda and what he did, with Naoya Inoue and what he did, we knew that this main event, for as long as it will last, was going to also entertain. Both of these guys like to throw punches. They throw hard punches, have knockout ability, and so far so good in these first 2 rounds as they resume round 3 of the scheduled 12-round world title fight. Charlie Suarez comes back to the body.
Suarez looking like he wants to keep that momentum going from the last round. Nice counters from Suarez. That was one of the main things in my Carrington Keys to Victory. Suarez needs to use those counters and use them effectively.
Strong double jab there from the champ Navarrete. Oh, good solid right hand from the champ.
Luckily, Suarez was moving away from it to take the impact off of that shot.
Body shot with the right hand. Up top with the left for Suarez scores.
We have a fight. We have a fight. Nice hook from Suarez.
Navarrete's really loading up on that right hand, isn't he, Shu?
Yeah.
Okay, step back.
I wonder how long Suarez can keep this up, because this type of fight is really going in his favor right now.
Yeah,
he's making Navarrete miss a lot.
Okay, stop.
Especially like right over the head of Suarez with that right hand. There are those looping shots, those hooks, the uppercut from the hip.
Nice overhand right from Navarrete. He's trying to find his mark.
Suarez tried to answer back with some shots of his own. Right back with the shot to the body for Navarrete. Back and forth action down to the body for Suarez.
The consistency of Navarrete, though, just that ongoing pressure is it breaks a fighter down round by round. And then you're hitting Navarrete. He has this like poker face. It's like you don't know if you're hurting him or not sometimes. Oh, another right hand for Navarrete, but Suarez come back with his own.
Yeah, you kind of wonder if this pace can keep up the way that it has with the amount of punches being thrown. But Suarez, you know, he's always has been in good shape. Great condition. Can't always say the same, though, for Navarrete.
Yeah.
Let's see if Manuel Navarrete makes that adjustment coming into round 4. Body shot for Suarez lands, and then right back on the offensive comes Navarrete, looking to land that overhand right. Blocked there by Suarez, but he did get in a body shot to the left side.
But Navarrete, you always have to be ready because you never know when he's done punching. He just throws some different stances and different angles. It's just, it can be annoying, you know? It can be a pester sometimes.
Absolutely, and it's just like, who do you find a spar to emulate the style of Navarrete?
I
It's
really
not
don't.
how you would teach it.
Yeah, at all. You might have to throw 2 or 3 different sparring partners at the same time to get ready for a guy like Navarrete.
Not the technical masterpiece we saw in our last fight by any means, but still an entertaining fight. Nonetheless, as Charlie Suarez has stepped up for his first world title shot tonight and is taking it to the champ the best that he can, as Navarrete circling around the outside. Hasn't really landed anything too flush quite yet on Suarez.
Good shots from Suarez.
Body shot with the left hand for Suarez. His corner really going crazy anytime he just even lets his hands fall.
Yeah, definitely.
Here comes Emmanuel Navarrete. You don't want to be in the corner like that against Vaquero. Fortunately for Suarez, he moves action back to the center of the ring. Don't be up against the ropes against the champion. Dangerous territory.
Ooh.
He catches a stray from Suarez with the left hand.
You can see Navarrete just puts all his weight into these punches. Even though 1-2, like, it just pushes you back and he kind of leans on you and just gets you out of position. He knows what to do to make you fight his fight.
The fans are loving it here in San Diego as round 4 is in the books.
The fans are loving it. Look at them. They're on their feet. That's right here we see Suarez just catching Navarrete moving out, you know, being irresponsible. There's a little headbutt there in the exchange of punches, but Suarez is just taking advantage of Navarrete being irresponsible, moving out, exiting the exchange.
May sa cover. Diyan sa side. Ay nagatubangan kay cover siya sumbok siya. Diyan sa side. Jab street na yang biraton. Yang jab street yang after makuha nimo, yang jab street gisulod. Tapos pag musumbok siya dagan, gawas na yun. Let's go, coach. Tiyan na. Coach.
Charlie Suarez telling us when we talked to him this week that I'm dedicating this fight to my country, to my people, as a soldier. A lot of preparation for him going into this fight, a lot of pressure, but also, you know, a lot of pride for what he stands for and what he represents. And he's shown that tonight. He's giving his all. Absolutely.
Definitely. He's for sure wearing his heart on his sleeve right now.
Yes, excellent way to put it.
Switched southpaw for Suarez, and now he switched back to orthodox.
Back in the southpaw stance again. Manuel Navarrete cutting off the ring, doing a good job there, getting ready to shoot that uppercut, let that right hand go. And the way he's fighting, we, talked about the reach advantage. It definitely has not become a factor. And what it looks like, without a doubt, even that Navarrete has a longer reach with the way he uses every inch of his to land those shots.
Navarrete just, he breaks the distance as well too, just by doing his little off-tempo lunges, in between his own combinations. Reach really doesn't matter when it comes to Navarrete at times.
Lunging forward with the lead left is Suarez. Right back comes Navarrete.
He's doing Hail Mary hooks, man.
Did a pirouette there and missed. And misses. 2 misses there for Suarez.
These guys are going for it. Their shots are like they have nothing but bad intentions behind them. Oh, good body shot. Good uppercut from Navarrete. Good inside shots. Oh.
Suarez gets his right back though with the chopping left hand, and then on comes Navarrete. Like a pit bull that you just pissed off. He comes right back, landing the right hand.
In between those wide shots, Suarez needs to land those body shots to slow him down.
Navarrete is one of those guys that you don't want to make mad. He's like a snowball that just keeps tumbling down the hill, getting bigger and bigger and more aggressive.
Navarrete definitely has lows in his own attack, so those are the times you need to take advantage.
Agreed. That's where Suarez has to work.
Right there, nice.
To the body. Good
Beautiful.
combination. Maybe not enough to win him the round there, but that's exactly where he needs to work. Into the Navarrete corner.
Sigo trabajando esas fintas, ese pinche no sabe qué hacer cuando te empieza así. ¿Cómo andan las piernas? Bien. Entonces de repente eso te frenas y entras.
There's the shots through the guard from Navarrete. Ooh, hot body shot too.
Huevo. Nariz.
And just like that, we're in round 6.
Yeah, fight. It seems like it's just going really fast just because it's just high action throughout.
Oh, and a clash of heads causes a cut.
That opened up immediately.
Navarrete.
Right over the eyebrow, not a good spot.
At least it's high.
Yeah,
it's high up on the forehead, but that's a nasty cut.
Come take a look. External headbutt. External headbutt. Take a look, bro.
That opened up immediately.
And it was for sure called an accidental headbutt. Yeah. And he's going to be able to continue.
Watch your hands.
And we should have bought a poncho because it's about to get bloody here ringside as they're able to continue. And there's the clash of heads. You just saw it right there, and immediately you saw the reaction from Navarrete. He knew it, but not in the worst spot, up kind of above the eyebrow. But it will be streaming into the eye for the entire second half of this fight, or as long as it does last.
Okay, stop.
What does that do to you as a fighter when you see your opponent cut like that?
Oh man, that gives me a lot of adrenaline and motivation because I know that is going to be bothering me the whole night, and I'm going to just be wanting to use that as a target, keep targeting that cut, maybe even open it up. Oh, nice right hand by Suarez.
Cut with the right hand. Emmanuel Navarrete.
Oh, nice uppercut from Suarez.
Right there again. Big shots from Suarez right on that cut.
You can see Suarez just building up confidence after this cut as well too. He's landing these shots with like big power, big leverage.
And bad intentions.
Yes.
As that right hand, which is the strong hand for Suarez, is perfectly placed above that left eye of Emmanuel Navarrete, who is having some trouble, and they might have a decision to make in the Navarrete corner.
Definitely. The cut man has a job to do, though. He has a real tough job to do because it's a lot of blood streaming from Navarrete's face. It's funny how you say in boxing, like, oh, that's a good spot for a cut, even though the cut looks the way it is. But you know, if the cut is over the eyebrow, then it'll stream on the side of the eye, so the blood won't bother you as much. But if the cut is under the eyebrow, then that's when like more of a chance for the blood to stream into the eye. But you can tell, obviously, it's bothering Navarrete. He just keeps wiping at it.
Good shots there for for Suarez, who, like you said, is using that as target practice and more motivation. And a bloody mess is Navarrete here in round 6. Navarrete has been cut before. He was cut over the right eye by a clash of
good
heads
body
from
shot.
Baranchek and by Dogbe as he comes in. Charlie's on his bike now.
He hit Charlie Suarez with a good body shot, backed him up a bit.
Oh, walked it right into a right hand. What a fight, back and forth they go. What a round. Navarrete in trouble with that eye.
We have a fight tonight.
Ponle el hielo atrás, Concho. Déjalo respirar. Respira. Tranquilo. Sí, sí lo sé.
We're going to give you another look at how the cut happened, because upon further review on replay, it actually looks like it was by a punch and not a headbutt like the referee said. Let's take another look. This was in the last round. And that left hand on the inside.
Yeah,
yes.
that happened immediately.
Great, yes. Great look at it right there. Right, he ducks under, boom.
Oh, man.
And then their heads do come together, but the punch itself may have very well caused the cut from the left hand of Suarez.
Great job by the production team.
Good job by our team to get another look at it. As the referee was probably on the other side and kind of saw what we saw, that's why he said headbutt. Definitely a punch. Navarrete
You over there. Charlie, over
is
there.
going to get looked at probably once more by the doctor here. They cleaned him up pretty good.
Listo? Okay.
And much to the crowd's delight, and quite frankly, our delight as well. We're going to continue here onto the second half of the fight, round 7. Who did you give that last round to? Suarez, right?
Yeah, definitely. I give the last round to Suarez. That cut was bothering. Nice shot from Suarez.
Oh, another one. Beautiful start to round 7. Chopping left hand there as well from Suarez.
It's like when you catch Navarrete with a good shot, it just wakes him up. Look at him. He's trying to get them shots back.
He sure is.
He's being overly aggressive.
And it's almost like, chopping right hand there as well from Navarrete, because you don't know how much longer you can take that bleeding in your eye. That's got to fire you up even more as well.
For sure.
You haven't really been cut that bad, so you haven't had to deal with adversity like this.
Definitely not.
God willing, you won't.
Don't want to, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx myself,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, this is something that I would never really want to go through.
But like I said, Navarrete has been through it before. He was cut over that same right eye in a clash of heads against Baranchek 1 year ago. Also cut on the hairline against Isaac Dogbe back in 2018.
Oh, nice right hand from Suarez.
He's going to continue to work that right hand off the jab because of the blood dripping into the eye of Navarrete.
These are the moments where you have to pick up your pace on Navarrete, because this is where he's trying to get his gas back. He's not throwing as much. You got to push the pace on him. Oh, right there. Navarrete, the blood is bothering his eye. This is where you pick up the pace here. Oh, nice hook.
Beautiful shot there from Suarez. As once again, Navarrete continues to wipe the blood from that eye. chopping right hand there for Navarrete.
Oh, nice hook from Suarez. Suarez is looking good with his conditioning. I mean, he's not fading at all, and it's the 7th round right now. I feel like the cut is definitely giving a lot of adrenaline.
And Suarez has been the 12-round distance a few times in his career, so we know he's seen, even though not for a major world title, he has the experience. Oh, beautiful
nice
right hand. Connects there for Suarez. Back down to the body goes Vaquero.
The ref shouldn't have stopped that in action. Come on.
I don't like that breaking that
Come
action
on.
right now. Yeah. And look at, for a second, Navarrete goes stumbling. I'm not, he caught him with the shot there at the end.
Yeah.
I did not like that sidestep stumble and a bloody mess is Emmanuel Navarrete.
Espérame, deja limpiar el ojo. Charlie.
That cut there can really make the difference in the fight.
No te aceleres, güey. Tranquilo, güey. No te aceleres.
Stay calm.
Charlie, ¿cómo andas? ¿Cómo te sientes? ¡Agua! Bien.
You want water?
Siento que me estás desesperando. Hay que trabajar abajo, güey.
You gotta go downstairs.
Se nubla por la sangre. Bueno, vamos a
There's the shot.
trabajar a la
There
experiencia. La
it
experiencia
is,
que ya
once
tienes es
again.
la que nos va a sacar adelante. Entonces,
I'm getting word, though, that even though we've been able to see on replay that it was cut by a punch, the commission is still calling it an accidental headbutt.
Let's go. Shoot it. Time. You, over there. Charlie, over there. Watch your gut.
The blood is still streaming down, even after the cut man is put some Vaseline and worked on it.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, they stopping it.
They're gonna stop the fight because of the cut. The doctor says that he cannot continue. So now we go to the scorecards. They got to score the fight as is because they said accidental headbutt.
That's unfortunate because that cut was caused by a punch, a clean shot from Suarez.
And you know, that's really unfortunate.
If it goes to the scorecards and they have Navarrete up, man, this fight can definitely just, keep going in his favor.
And how unfortunate when they watch this back for Charlie Suarez, because had the fight been stopped because of the punch, that would have been a victory for Suarez. Instead, because it was ruled an accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards.
Yeah, as you see right here, the shot, that left hand, and then the blood started streaming immediately after. Like you can see, like it wasn't because of a headbutt. It was a clean shot. But the referee, he called it as an accidental headbutt just because right here it just looked like they clashed heads.
It did. I mean, after that, the punch was in so close.
It's an easy mistake. It's an easy mistake, especially when you're watching it live. And, man,
that's such a bummer because it was such an entertaining fight. I would have loved to see it continue. I don't know if Emmanuel Navarrete wanted it to continue or not, but now we're going to go to the scorecards, and that's so frustrating if you're Team Suarez. We're going to see what the scorecards say. Look, our judges are Lou Moret, Pat Russell, and Fernando Villarreal. Those are the 3 judges who now have been tasked with scoring this fight through 6 rounds. It gets stopped in the 7th. we'll probably get an explanation here as the commission, the judges, the promoters, Jimmy, everybody trying to get a grasp on what's happening. But really, I mean, quite frankly, it's cut dry. We're going to collect the scorecards to determine a winner in this fight. There's nothing, if the referee ruled it cut by a headbutt, they didn't decide to go to replay to determine, even though we have the advantage of seeing it on replay here.
Yeah, when Suarez's team sees this, you know, back home, and they're able to watch this over, they're definitely gonna just be upset if this goes to Navarrete's favor.
And they're
in the
gonna have to
scorecards.
score that round 7 too, which arguably you could have gave to Charlie Suarez. So, yeah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close here. As again, Lou Moret, 80-year-old official, has judged 3 Navarrete fights. Fernando Villarreal has been good at some major fights, you know, recently. And Pat Russell, who's been an official for 41 years, scored Baranchek's win over Navarrete. Again, an older judge. And right now, I mean, this is a long wait. And again, an anticlimactic ending for what was an amazing fight.
Definitely, definitely. I would have loved to see them, you know, go throughout the full duration of the fight. But good things don't always last long. Don't do that.
I know. I know. And our, you know, unofficial kind of score as we're calling fights, for us it looks like Navarrete by a round, depending on how that 7th round was scored. The 3rd round was pretty close. Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the scorecard now. It's going to make it official. But hell of a fight, man. I hope, run it back.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
I would love to see a rematch. Why not?
Either way. And because of 7 rounds, you're not going to have a draw, so no knockdowns.
Thing about Navarrete, though, he's known to be very scary in rematches. He's known to stop
that's
everyone that he's had a rematch with.
And that's, it's very unfortunate. Again, I can't repeat that enough for Charlie Suarez, who came here to fight tonight, who cut the champion with the punch. And instead it's ruled a headbutt instead of it being stopped from a punch. And him, you know, winning by, then it takes the scorecards out of it, because then he wins by knockout.
100%, yes,
by
definitely.
stoppage.
Yeah, very impressive, especially against a guy like Navarrete. But he fought his heart out, man. You gotta give it to Charlie Suarez. If you guys didn't know who he was before, you definitely know who he is now.
For sure. And honestly, I don't think that the cut, like, it was above the eyebrow. Like, I've seen worse. I've seen fights continue through worse. So maybe it almost kind of saved Navarrete, if you will, calling it, knowing that it was called by a headbutt and not a punch.
I agree.
If it was ruled by a punch, maybe the doctor wouldn't have stopped the fight.
I agree. I can agree with you even more, to be honest.
And I'm sure fight fans alike, back at home and those watching this back, those in attendance tonight, feel like they want to see more from these two. That was a highly entertaining fight through those 7 rounds. Much respect to both Charlie Suarez and Emmanuel Navarrete. You can already tell by the body language of Charlie Suarez, who's probably been told by some people on his team about the cut being caused by a punch. And instead of a TKO victory tonight, we're going to the scorecards. I'm not saying he didn't win the fight. We don't know what these scorecards are gonna say. But if you have a chance to not go to them,
why not? Yeah. Oh, they're taking a long time with these scorecards, man.
I think the network in the States is actually on a a break, a commercial break, which is attributing to the delay, because Jimmy's been in the ring ready with the scorecards for quite some time now. I want to know.
Yeah.
And here's a look at it one more time. You see him slip under, boom, left hand right there.
Yeah.
And then because their heads grazed and the glove kind of grazed after that, they said inconclusive evidence to rule it by a cut or to overturn what Edward Galantes ruled as an accidental headbutt, which in his defense to us, that's what it looked like at first too, from exactly where we were sitting. It did look like a headbutt at first.
Definitely, you know.
Here's Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at 1 second of round number 8. A referee in charge, Edward Galantes, stops the contest upon advice of the ringside physician. Navarrete unable to continue due to a headbutt he received, an accidental headbutt, earlier in the fight. Therefore, we go to the scorecards with a technical decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Pat Russell, scores about 78 to 75. Fernando Villarreal and Dr. Lou Moret both scored about 77 to 76. All three in favor of the winner. And still, the WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World,